Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general bonus love reading for the sign of Taurus. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation. But please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're just using this deck of cards today. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. So we'll get straight into the reading. Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this general bonus love reading, please? And thank you. Just cutting up the deck for you now. We'll get straight into the reading. Oh wow, beautiful, the World. This is so gorgeous, guys. This is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius energy, so you could have a lot of fixed placements in your chart, or maybe your person does. I feel like there is someone looking at you and just in complete awe of you. I feel like this person's probably looking at you online here if you do have a strong kind of online presence. I'm getting this person thinks and feels you're magical. They want to travel to see you, and I feel like this person is getting ready to close out an old cycle in their life so that they can renew something with you, or maybe you are doing of this, or both of you are doing this so that you can kind of get together and bring something really amazing in, okay? But potentially there has been some sort of injustice between the two of you in the past, I'm getting, where all hope may have been lost in the past. You could be dealing with Aquarius potentially, or maybe even a Libra I'm getting as well for some of you. What else? I'm feeling that. What else here? Thank you. The Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. What else, please and thank you? The Tower, wow. Aries and Scorpio energy. Wow, I'm getting something's going to be really shocking, because I literally felt like my eyes were about to pop out of my head. So maybe something is going to be very shocking and it's going to be like completely like, oh, wow. Maybe you've been keeping yourself hiding for a little while now, and there's something about to happen, or it has happened, and you've been slowly but surely kind of getting more comfortable with your, I'm getting new situation here, and other people are getting ready to come forward towards you, but you've had to go through some major heartache here with the Three of Swords to do with a long-term situation, or potentially your person has done this. Yeah, they're needing to close out. Wow, okay. The other message I'm getting here with that World card and the Death card, this person potentially could have been dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, and they've had to close out an old cycle in their life here. Potentially they've gone through a spiritual awakening here, the dark night of the soul. They've had to do some soul searching, as it were. This person had to go through a breakup, a separation or a divorce. They had to prioritize their mental health, their physical health, their emotional health and their spiritual health rather than their material health. So they could have had a lot of soundness to do with a financial agreement or a settlement, or a legal kind of contract to do with a home. May have been married to someone, and I'm getting the sense that they've had to end something very painful here. They may have found out some very poor news to do with someone, and how they may have, I'm getting talking about them behind their back, so maybe some sort of epiphany is coming into play relatively soon about why something had been blocked or stopped, or why somebody wasn't getting growth in a situation. They've had to go within and realise, why were they not able to celebrate in a connection that they were putting a lot of energy into, but there was a sense of unrequited love, or there was an imbalance to do with a connection, and why they may have felt like they were stuck somewhere. They're no longer living in fantasy land. They're getting the truth of a situation come to light. What else here, please? I'm getting lots of messages, so obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. What else can we get here for Taurus? Yeah, there was a lot of confusion. Well, there's not going to be that anymore. I can tell you that much. There is definitely clarity coming in, a sense of enlightenment. Whatever was destroyed for a reason. Somebody is no longer living a lie. Yeah, there may have been fear or intimidation used to kind of keep someone small, to keep someone... I'm getting squashed. I'm getting like somebody like squashing of a bug, so maybe someone was under the thumb. Somebody else had bullied the other person to keep them under the thumb so that they only saw part of a story, like they didn't get the whole picture. There may have been some sort of manipulation here at play. So thereby, or therefore, this person is now getting to grips with something, yeah, to do with a commitment. Yeah, they're getting their confidence back after feeling like they weren't, wow, I'm getting whole. So this person may have not felt whole for a long time. Yeah, they could have been dealing with someone who was emotionally manipulative here. What else here? Taurus, please. I'm also getting that you could be getting a lot of new opportunities coming your way, and you're having to use your discernment at this time. Now, this can be in relation to love and other things as well. It's going to come out of the blue, but I feel that because you've done a lot of work on yourself, you're going to be able to follow your intuition and have that strong sense of common sense as well, with knowing what's going to be right for you or not right for you. So if this person comes back around, then you kind of will know where you're at with this person, this situation, yeah. But this person's not quite there yet with their intuition. They're not fully following of it. Potentially they've been ignoring it, but they've been told they can't ignore it anymore. Interesting. So we have the sun, which is Leo energy. The light is being shown on a situation. The sun is kind of overpowering all of this kind of darkness that there was. 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, yeah. This person had to have a light bulb moment in their life as to thinking and feeling. Why were they not fully satisfied or fully happy in a situation where they may have had it all, I'm getting, under one roof? So they may have had everything together, but that yet they still didn't feel like they had everything. They felt like something was missing. Yeah, I'm getting the strong sense that they were dealing with someone who was kind of out for whatever they could get, really. And I feel like your love interest has had to try to release this other person or release this other situation. It's been very unhealthy. Whoever has been trying to collaborate with your person to keep a foundation, to keep something going, the Tower has to come in to destruct it, because it's not helping your person feel good about themselves. I'm getting, what else here, please? You may have felt rejected from this person in the past, and so now you're protecting yourself and your energy, because you may have worked in this connection before, but you didn't get your emotional needs met by kind of getting together with them. I feel like some sort of union or reunion or reconciliation was delayed for quite some time. Somebody wasn't willing to see something for what it truly was or is, and so therefore you may have had to take a step back, but I feel like you didn't want to take a step back. Yeah, you had to protect yourself. Look at that. I'm getting 7-7 here, so you could be seeing lots of 7s here, guys, or your person is. 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you've had to really work on your finances. You've had to address some sort of health issues in the past so that you could close out this old cycle before. Maybe you have been a bit of a workaholic and you've been needing to address that. That could be some sort of coping mechanism as to why you and this person didn't kind of move on forward together, so you've been throwing yourself into your work here. And I feel like you're being kind of told, in a sense, to address things in another way, so that you feel a lot more kind of balanced. Yeah, you may be having to prioritize love at this time, not necessarily with this person, but for yourself. And with doing this, it's going to allow the changes to come in for you. with this particular connection. Something needs to be illuminated. Yeah, I feel like whatever has been happening here has been integral for yourself to kind of get this sense of strength within you, this kind of spiritual strength. But also this person is needing to go through something very similar with someone else to then have the recognition of what you went through with them, so that they can see it from your side and you can both kind of converse together about this connection. Yeah, this person wants to have a reunion and reconciliation with you. They're feeling insecure now that you are not going to accept their cup of love, that you are not going to accept their apology. I feel like this person genuinely wants to apologize rather than just giving you some sort of half-hearted sorry, because this person got caught out with something. I feel like they are genuinely sorry. This person may have been overly indulgent here. You may have just stood back from this person and let them kind of get on with whatever they were dealing with the drama, and moved on. But I feel like you kind of, in a sense, haven't been able to stop thinking about this person. I feel like my words are getting twisted. So maybe you and this person may have tried to get together in the past to have a conversation, but then there may have been some sort of miscommunication between the two of you and things were getting twisted, and then there caused some sort of bigger disconnect between the two of you in the past, because you may have tried to resolve it, but it wasn't meant to be resolved before, because the foundation between the two of you wasn't strong enough, and not everything was out on the table, not everything was made clear. So maybe there's a sense of hesitation of you and this person getting together because you potentially fear that this is going to happen all over again, or this may be this person's fear if they were to come into you and have the courage and the tenacity to say to you about what it is that they're wanting, and bring light to you and this person. What else here, please? Thank you. Well, there's your energy, Taurus, with the Hierophant coming out. And as I was saying about bringing light to you, and there it is. Yeah, you've been relatively frustrated because this person may have had, I'm getting a big ego. They may have been childish in the past. You may have put all of your eggs in this person's basket and said to them, look, I have these feelings for you. I've liked you for a long time. I feel like it's not complicated in the sense of how I feel for you. And you may have given your offer to this person. They may have been shocked by it, and they may have rejected your offer in the past, and they stayed in something else because they didn't necessarily have the maturity emotionally to deal with the connection with you before, and so therefore they avoided the connection with you, which was very immature most likely, and you didn't have the victory and success with this person. And I feel like now they are starting to contemplate and realize the consequences of their actions. And I feel like now this person is actually looking at their life and wanting to have a reunion, a reconciliation with you, and they want a deeper commitment with someone who's loyal in their life. And I feel like that's something that they may have not necessarily experienced with someone else, or with a lot of people, I'm getting. And I feel like your person may even say to you, look, I was in some sort of traditional commitment with someone, but I did keep my options open as well. So potentially this person may say that they were in an open relationship or in an open marriage, or potentially there was a sense of infidelity here with a long-term commitment with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, and they may have stepped out in the relationship. They may have wanted to be single. Potentially they wanted to have their cake and eat it too, and have this kind of long-term thing with your person, but yet they wanted to be out there and date, etc., and they were doing it all on the down low, and they got caught and they got found out. Yeah, this person was overly indulgent, partying a lot, drinking a lot most likely, and I feel like your person may have had love for this person at one point, but they've had to end the relationship or the connection with this person because they probably thought it wasn't really going anywhere. It wasn't really kind of leading them to the path of where they thought it would lead them. They didn't have a wish fulfillment in something. They may have had their dreams shattered. But I feel like you've also had your dreams shattered in this situation because of this kind of third party-ish that there may have been between the two of you. I feel like your love interest is getting ready to announce themselves to you, most likely, and say, look, I do want to make this connection work. Not necessarily for them to kind of force it to happen, or for you and this person to force anything to happen, because obviously the Tower moment will come in again. But there's a difference between having a balance of kind of over pursuing something and then not doing anything whatsoever. So I feel like this person is needing to take the time to reflect, but they're needing to take time to prioritize certain actions as well. And I feel like this person didn't have that kind of down to a T in the past, and I feel like now they potentially see marriage with you. They see you and them having a family together, having children together. They're awakening to the idea of what you genuinely could have, and it would make you both very happy. But the elephant in the room is that you both will have to have words with each other and really kind of feel like you can trust yourselves enough to be able to confide in each other and say, look, I have been really hurt from this situation, from what's happened. You know, being true to yourself, that you're not holding anything back, but this person needs to do of the same, and they need to make sure that whoever they're dealing with, they need to tell their kind of truth to whoever and say, look, I haven't been happy or fulfilled for a long time. And I feel like this person may have built some sort of resentment up or bitterness from the past, or they're dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex who could be feeling relatively bitter at this time. Because your love interest could be ending of a relationship with them that was meant to end a long time ago, most likely. And they're making themselves kind of known to you about what they want with you. So there could be a sense of jealousy here as well, and a sense of toxicity potentially. But I feel like you know that this connection with this person would probably make you very happy, but I feel like you've had to take the time to make yourself happy first before kind of giving your cup to this person. I feel like the divine, in the sense, is going to be giving you this cup of love from this person, in a sense, and that they're going to do right by you by saying to you, look, it's not going to take overnight, but I'm willing to put in work in the connection. I recognise that why certain things didn't work out in the past. Potentially this person was quite happy to point the blame at other people. I'm getting big boy, done it and run away, that type of thing. And they know now that they can't do that, especially with you, especially if you have put firm boundaries up with them. But I'm also getting that you could be in the limelight right now, actually. And a lot of people kind of respect you. You could be some sort of like, I'm getting a sense like some sort of leader. Or maybe you're really into your spirituality, or you've gone through another kind of awakening, as it were, or some sort of ascension process. You could be meditating a lot. You could be fantasizing about your future. You could be doing something more in your life that is going to kind of up-level you in another way, that is going to bring in a sense of a stable foundation for you. Whether that's with this person, without this person, you're just kind of focusing on you, keeping yourself to yourself. But I feel like with you being alone for quite some time, or you have been, this person's most likely going to re-emerge into your life, and it's going to bring some sort of upheaval. So therefore you may be having to kind of really figure out the next steps for yourself. There may be a little bit of chaos, but I feel like all this supposed like change is going to be positive change, but it may not necessarily seem it at the time. But I feel like everything will be eventually cleared up, or made evidently clear to you soon, which will help you kind of make certain decisions. But I feel like your intuition is really strong at this time. Yeah. But anyway, guys, wow, I'm getting lots of messages, but I feel like this person is very much seeing you and them together in some sort of family dynamic, or living together, that type of thing. I feel there's a strong sense of pregnancy here. This person has a lot of desire for you. They know that you have options most likely, but you've been keeping yourself to yourself. But I feel like you're not doing that anymore. I feel like you are putting yourself out there. You're feeling a lot more confident within yourself. And so therefore, when you do have love offers coming in, you'll know exactly what to do. I feel like you're only really accepting of commitment at this time. So if anyone does come in saying that they want to try and have some sort of casual connection with you, or they give off that kind of impression, I feel like you'll be able to smell them from a mile off and kind of very quickly be able to say to them, look, you know, thanks but no thanks, but do it in a very diplomatic kind of manner, I'm getting, rather than kind of ghosting or anything like that. I feel your kind of approach to dating will be completely different to what it may have been in the past, because I feel like you've gone through a lot. So anyway, guys, wow, okay. So that's going to be the end of the reading, as this just is a bonus reading. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. If you have enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. I'll eventually get back to you with those comments. If you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available. Even if you don't financially donate, a great way to energetically donate, as I've already said, is to like, share, subscribe, and comment. But hitting the like button, the thumbs up, does make a huge difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. Well, just enjoy the rest of your kind of June, as it were, and I will be with you shortly with the July weekly readings again, guys. So thank you so much. Take care. Sending love and light your way. Bye now.